Hey guys, how you doing? It's Gavin here from Start Fresh Personal Training, and today's video is going to be about time. Alright, so one of the biggest complaints that I ever hear is that people haven't got time to exercise, right? And you know, they get so bogged down with being busy, and you know, you just can't see the wood through the trees. So I'm going to give you a really quick solution to your time problem, and if you just take this on board, have an open mind about it, I promise you that you're going to have the time to exercise, right? Just that camera, just slightly. So, first of all, if you are commenting, I can't see because I got to have my camera on the other way so I can, the screen doesn't distort. So I do apologize if you put a comment in. But I'm going to go through this anyway. So the time problem. First of all, guys, the first thing you've got to have is a why, right? You need to have a real emotional kind of why, you know, to lose weight and exercise, and it's different for everyone. And you know, for some people it's not about weight loss, it's about being stronger, it's about being more functional, it's about being able to do things that they can't do anymore, whether it just, you know, if you're a bit older, get up off the couch or playing with your kids or whatever else. But whatever your reason why is, okay, you need to have, it needs to be quite powerful, it needs to be strong, because if it isn't, you know, with all the information in the world, if your reason isn't strong enough, it's just white noise and it's never going to happen, right? So first of all is create a why, then you got to make a plan. So you need to try and find out what it is that you want to achieve, and how you're going to achieve it. Because without a plan, if you just try and wing it, you're going to be really disappointed, right? So first of all, the main one I've got for you is called time blocking. It's really effective, okay? And it just makes you have an overview of what you're currently doing, and you're going to be able to do it. So this is the problem, the time problem. So you've got Monday, we use Monday as an example. So if you haven't got a diary, or if you haven't got anything like that, you need to sort of get one, and it'll sort of really help you, okay? So let's just say Monday, this is your first diary, and with my diary, broken up into hour segments, alright? So you've got 7 days in a week, and when we're talking about exercising, you know, realistically, 4 to 5 times a week is probably enough to get you started, and that's all it's going to be for you, right? So what you need to do is come up with a plan, and like, I appreciate you're busy with kids and work and family. You know, I got all those problems as well, but I still managed to get about 40 minutes in 5 times a week, all right? So first of all, okay, you got to look at your diary on each day and take them individually, because things are different on different days. So you might have kids sports, you might have a meetings on a Wednesday, whatever it is that's in your day, all right, you need to pull them in. So let's just say on a Monday, 6 till 7 is out because you're getting kids ready for breakfast, so you can't exercise in that hour there. 7 to 8, you're dropping them at school, breakfast club, you can't do that, and then maybe you start work between 8 and 9, okay? Then, you know, you're working between the hours of maybe, I don't know, let's say 9 or 5. So that's out. That's just on a Monday. So then you've got to play with some hours at the end of the day, alright? And I'm not going to say this is easy, but if your why is powerful enough, you get time to do it. So then you've got about, I don't know, between 6 and 10, 4 hours to exercise at the end of the day, and you might think, oh, you know, that's just, you know, I'm too busy that time of day. And you're probably actually not, to be honest with you. So first thing I would suggest you do is limit your screen time. If you're watching Facebook Live right now, you know, you could be exercising, okay, and not watching me doing this. So it could be that today now is your the time block. So in the morning you've got half an hour, you know, you're usually watching FaceTime or whatever else, get out there and do some exercise instead. But anyway, time blocking. So when you're first getting started, you don't need to do an hour, okay? You can do 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But whatever it is you need to do, you need to sort of time block it. So you're going to say, okay, kids, so 6 or 7, kids go to bed at 7. I've got usually between 7 and 10 you're watching TV. Well, that is going to be your time block window. So you're going to say, as soon as you put the kids to bed, between 7 and 8, you are going to block out this time. Okay? Well, that is going to be your exercise window. And you're going to block that off in your calendar, in your day, and you're going to guard this with your life. Okay? This is going to be your day, your time, your 60 minutes or 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is of your time. And that is where you're going to exercise, and you're going to do this for every single day of the week. You're going to work it out. And Tuesday, it might be that Your partner takes the kids to school in the morning, so you've got an hour in the morning. Whatever day it is, and it's going to change over the week, you're going to time block off a slot to do some exercise, alright? And if you do that and you try and stick to it, sure, things are going to come up, right? I'm not saying that, but try and avoid it. Keep it like a meeting, like a dentist appointment or a doctor's appointment or an important meeting with your bank manager. Because, you know, when you're trying to get fit and healthy, it is as important as that. It's just that we're in a little bit of a denial about our health, and we tend not to think about it until it's a bit too late. So that's why it's important to have your wise. Block off an hour and get it done. Alright, so the other way to do it, if at night time you're thinking, I just can't get it done, well, and you're watching TV, and just become an active watcher. In between the breaks, if you're not watching Netflix and stuff, or just do something when you're watching TV for 15 minutes, jumping jacks, I don't know, whatever it is, you need to work it out, but do something during this slot, to make it easier for you. Then the other thing you're going to do is, obviously your mindset plays a big part of this, okay? And if you just look at your week and go, I just can't do it, straight away you convince yourself that you can't do it. So you need to try and change your mindset around a little bit and go, well, instead of saying to yourself, I can't do it, just say, how can I do it? And if you change the how can I do it, all this becomes a lot easier. You're going to be able to jump into your diary, work it all out. We're all busy, I'm not taking anything away from you, but you need to try and find a slot, okay? We've got tons of hours in a week. And we're looking at 40 minutes, half an hour a day, okay? And that's a lot of, it's not that much when you think about it. It's just that your perception of time, your perception of busy is a little bit skewed, right? And the other one you're going to have is, do it now. So what I tend to do is with me, obviously I'm busy as well, just like the rest of you, is that I'll just go, right, I've got half an hour now, I'm going to go and do it. So instead of sitting down on the couch and having a cup of tea or relaxing because you need 5 minutes, I've got time now, let's go and do it. And if you change, your I can't to I can and a do it now kind of attitude, you're going to find you've got lots of free time that you didn't realise you had before. Alright, so time blocking, do it now, change I can't to I can, and you do it. Because at the end of the day, it's like people say, I'm just too busy to exercise and everything else. What you got to understand is that your health, okay, doesn't really care about how busy you are. And if you don't allocate some time to exercise, lose a bit of weight and everything else, you're not going to be able to be busy with the things you're busy with right now because your health will not allow you to do it. So, take a bit of time out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I guess if, on the weekends, you say your weekends are packed busy with the kids and stuff, then you need to sort of try and take the kids out and play football or go into the beach and run around, get some exercise in that way, okay? You have make it all fun. I was out there playing with my little boy yesterday, playing football, probably burned about 200 calories kicking a ball around. That wasn't really exercise, that was just having a bit of fun with him. So, you can fit it in different ways, right? So, my best advice to you is time blocking. Find somewhere in your diary, guard it with your life, and you'll soon find you've got plenty of time to exercise. Anyway, that's enough of my babbling today. So, like I said, guys, any questions, leave them below. So I can't see comments. If there is any, probably talking to myself. But if you have any questions, leave them and I'll get back to you later on. But like I said, guys, you gotta change it, okay? You've got to start afresh. Like I said, you can start afresh at any time. And if you don't start afresh today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.